Someone is mad that they have to be them. Let me say that again. Someone is genuinely, deeply, actively mad that they are forced to be themselves, the person they have always been, their entire life. And instead of sitting with that, instead of looking in the mirror and going, okay, I don't love who I am, let me actually do something about that. This person looked outward. They went looking for a shortcut, and the shortcut they landed on was you. They don't want to be inspired by you. They don't want to look at you and go, okay, that shows me what's possible for me. No, they want to be you. Like, actually be you. Take your life, step into it, wear it. And what they actually did to try to make that happen? Okay, I need a second. Because this is not regular jealousy. This is not someone complaining about you to their friends. This person went further than that, way further. And I am going to tell you everything. So, welcome to Mystical Sophie Tarot. If you're new here, stay. This one is for you. Make sure to subscribe and don't forget to like the video because I genuinely want to know if this is landing for you. Take only what resonates and leave what does not. That is the rule here, okay? Because if you're already nodding, we really need to talk about what this person actually did. Okay? So I am seeing the audacity here. Okay? So when I pulled this and I'm like, yeah, that is exactly the energy I was feeling coming in. Okay, so this person went looking for a way to conjure your energy. Like, conjure it. Pull it out of your life and into theirs. Swap destinies with you. They found something somewhere, TikTok, YouTube, some forum, someone they know, and something told them it was possible. That there was a real way to do this. And they didn't just think about it, they actually tried it. And okay, I keep almost laughing. I want to be clear, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at the sheer, like, the logic that had to happen in this person's head for them to land here. Let's actually follow it for a second. They looked at you. They saw something. The way you carry yourself, the life you've built, the energy you walk around with, and whatever they felt in that moment. It wasn't just envy. It was bigger than that. More desperate than that. It was, I want that, and I have no idea how to get there. And honestly, I don't want to do what it would take. That last part, that is the whole thing right there. They don't want to do the work. And I am seeing something in the cards here, and this is already confirming exactly what I thought. This is someone who has been avoiding themselves for a very long time. Okay, keep going. So instead of doing the work, instead of going, okay, what would it actually take for me to become someone I'm proud of? They went looking for the version where you skip all of that and just arrive. And somebody or something they found online told them that was possible. Okay, so there are two ways this happened, and I'm not totally sure which one it is, honestly. Like, I keep going back and forth on this. Either this person went down a rabbit hole alone, found something, tried to do it themselves, convinced themselves they could pull it off without any help. Or, and this is the one the cards keep pulling me back to, they paid someone, a practitioner, someone who looked at how desperate this person was and said, yes, I can do that for you. Sit down, let's begin. And I want to stop on that for a second, because if that is what happened, if someone actually sat across from this person and told them they could swap your destinies, that person lied. Okay, they saw somebody at their lowest and they took the money and they performed whatever they performed and they sent this person home believing something happened. Oh, wow, okay. So this card, this card is telling me the second scenario is closer to what actually happened. Okay, I want to be careful here because I'm still putting this together, but yeah, there was someone else involved in this. I'm fairly sure of that. So, honey, whoever this person is, you were scammed. You were completely, totally, 100% bamboozled. And part of me genuinely feels something almost like pity for that. Because to be so far gone in your own self-rejection that you handed money to someone who exploited that is a painful place to be in. But then I remember they directed this at you specifically. So let me keep going. So here is what this person does not understand. And I want to say this simply because it's actually not complicated. It is just physics, okay? Energy cannot be made from nothing. It can only change from one form into another. That is not a spiritual belief. That is just a fact about how the physical world works. You cannot conjure someone else's energy out of thin air. You just cannot. And especially not this version of you. Because this version of you was not made from thin air. You were changed. You took something, hard years, loss, confusion, wrong places, wrong people, not knowing who you were or where you were going, and you changed it. You turned dirt into diamonds. Okay, that is not a cute thing to say. That is literally what happened. The power they see in you was made from something real. It has your fingerprints all over it. And you cannot pull that off someone and hand it to someone else. It doesn't work like that. It was never going to work like that. And cards are saying something clearly and okay. So that right there is what I was trying to say. And here's the image I keep getting. This person sitting in a room, candles, something set up deliberately, either alone or with this practitioner, reaching, trying to pull your energy toward themselves. And I think, and I want to be careful here because I'm not completely sure how to say this, I think they felt something happen, like they genuinely felt something shift in that room. And they took that as confirmation that it was working. It wasn't working. What they felt was the door they opened on their own end. And I'll come back to that. Because, yeah, that matters a lot. More than they realize right now. But first, I need to talk about who this person actually is. Because there's something the cards are showing me, and I haven't said it yet, and I feel like I need to. Yeah, that's a lot, actually. Okay, so this person cannot stand you. Like, they genuinely do not like you. They talk about you in ways that would surprise you if you ever heard it. They roll their eyes at your name. They find reasons to dismiss you, pick you apart, act completely unbothered by you in public or in front of other people. And then they go home and they obsess over your life. I mean, do you see how that makes no sense? Like, hold on. You publicly act like you are not impressed by this person. You have positioned yourself as someone who sees through them, who isn't fooled by them, who thinks they are overrated. And then you go sit in a room and try to become them? That is, I don't even know what that is. That tracks exactly 0% logically. So, okay, cards are helping too. And see, this is what I mean. This card is showing me the real thing underneath all of this. Because here is the truth about that contradiction. The contempt and the obsession, they are not opposites. Okay, they are the exact same feeling wearing different clothes. It is so much easier to say you don't deserve that than to admit, that person has something I desperately want and I don't know how to get there myself. It is easier to dismiss you than to sit with the real question, which is, why am I still the same version of myself I have always been? They are not asking that question. They are refusing to ask it, and they have been refusing for a long time. Because what they did, this level of I would rather try to take someone else's life than do the work of building my own, this doesn't happen overnight. Okay. This is years of turning away from yourself, years of watching other people grow instead of growing, years of choosing resentment where accountability should be, and you ended up in their crosshairs. So I need a second with this one because, yeah, this is heavier than I expected coming into this reading, honestly. Like, I knew this was going to be intense, but this card is showing me just how long this person has been in this pattern. Okay, let me keep going because this next part matters. When you go looking in dark places for things you have no business looking for, you don't come back empty. Okay, you come back with something attached to you, something that was not there before, something that walked through the door you opened when you started reaching into spaces you had no knowledge or protection to be reaching into. And here is the thing about doors. They open both ways. This person thought they were reaching toward you, but they also cracked something open on their own end. And whatever came back through that opening, it is not what they were hoping for. Not even close. So, I keep getting this image. The room after. The candles are out. The practitioner is gone. And something is in that space that this person did not deliberately invite. And they are standing there, not fully knowing what to do because they never actually knew what they were doing in the first place. They followed instructions from a video or from someone who lied to them. And now there is something they cannot explain and cannot undo. And I don't know. I genuinely don't know if they have felt it yet. Some people in this situation feel it immediately. Things start going sideways. A weight shows up that wasn't there before. A strange kind of unraveling in areas of their life they weren't expecting. Others are still waiting for the thing they paid for to work. Either way, it comes back. And I see people in the comments on readings like this, and genuinely they are sweet people, compassionate people, asking, but if they didn't know everything they were doing, does karma still apply? Like, are they really responsible for the whole thing? And I want to be honest. Yes. Okay. Yes, it does. Because this is an adult who knew, even without understanding every single layer of what they were reaching into, that they were trying to take from someone. That intention was not an accident. You don't accidentally end up trying to conjure someone else's destiny. That takes steps, multiple deliberate choices, each one made by a person who knew on some level that what they were trying to do was wrong. You may not have understood everything you were opening, but you knew what you were trying to accomplish, and that knowing is enough. That is more than enough. And this is the karma year. I keep getting that phrase every time I come back to this reading. Whatever year you're watching this is the year the debts that have been building finally get settled. This is the year you reap what you sowed. No exceptions. No, I didn't know getting anyone off the hook. Because look, how many adults wish they could say that? I made a mistake. I didn't fully understand what I was doing. I shouldn't have to pay for it. Yeah. We would all love to say that sometimes. You don't get to say that. You knew enough. You chose this. Every step of it was a choice. And now it is time to pay. Okay, I want to come to you now. Actually, let me just sit here for a second because I want to make sure I say this right. I feel like this next part is the part that actually matters most, and I don't want to rush it. Okay, nothing was taken from you. Nothing is missing. Whatever was attempted, it did not work. Not because of anything you specifically did to protect yourself, not because some counter ritual happened on your behalf, but because of what you are actually made of. Because your energy, this specific, personal, completely yours energy has your fingerprints on it at a level that nothing can replicate or transfer. It is yours. It was always going to stay yours. So, that is exactly what I mean. That card right there, and I keep almost laughing again because I think about the actual logic of what this person tried. They looked at the finished version of something that took you years to build and thought they could just step into it. Like looking at a building that took 5 years to construct and walking up to the door like you own the place. The foundation was not laid for you. The walls don't know you. The blueprint was never yours. You cannot move into someone else's journey. That is just not how any of this works. Okay, this one? Yeah, this is the card I needed to see for this part, because what they were reaching for was not just your circumstances. Okay, it was not just the visible stuff, whatever specific thing caught their eye about your life. It was the thing underneath all of that. The quality, the groundedness, the way you carry yourself. That thing people feel when they are around you, even when they cannot put words to what they are feeling. And that thing came from somewhere real. It came from you going through exactly what you went through, your specific version of the hard years, your specific grief, your specific moments of choosing to stay with yourself when everything in you wanted to fall apart, your specific healing, your specific letting go of things that were hurting you even when letting go hurt more, your specific decision made over and over again on the days when it was easy and on the days when it absolutely was not, to keep becoming someone you actually respect. That is what your energy is made of. That is what they looked at, and you cannot copy that from the outside. There is no shortcut to it. There is no ritual that replicates it. The only way to have something like that is to go through your own version of it, your own fire, your own rebuilding. Not yours, theirs, their own specific journey back to themselves. But they won't do that. They have made that very clear. So for some of you, this is someone in your immediate circle, someone you actually interact with, someone who has your number, shows up in your life with some regularity, maybe even presents as friendly toward you most of the time. But something has always been slightly off with this person. You have felt it. That weird drain after certain interactions, that thing you couldn't quite name, that feeling after some conversations of, why do I feel like something was just taken from me, even though nothing happened? That feeling was real. What your body was picking up on was real. For others of you, this is more of a distant energy, someone from your past who never fully moved on from you. Someone on the outside edge of your life who has been watching more closely than you realized for longer than you knew. Either way, your gut had this right. It always had this right. Now, I want to say something about the spiritual side of this because I feel it strongly and I cannot skip past it. But I want to be real. I'm still kind of processing some of what came up in this reading. Like, this energy it's messier than I expected when I sat down for this. Okay, just being honest. But here's what I know. Spirituality is everywhere right now, which is mostly genuinely beautiful. People are waking up, finding themselves, finding God, finding something bigger than just the day-to-day grind. Nothing wrong with that. But in the mix of that, in the trend of it, there are people picking up practices they have no foundation in because a video made it look easy, treating it like an aesthetic, like a personality. And then when it goes wrong, when the thing they touched without knowledge or protection starts making itself known, they panic, they run, they blame the whole thing. Say it's evil, say nobody should go near it, number. You had no business touching it without understanding it first. Okay, that is on you. Don't demonize an entire tradition, an entire community of people who have carried these things carefully for generations, who know what they are doing, who use it for good, because you picked it up carelessly and got burned. That is not the practice's fault. That is yours. Now, what happens next? For this person, the attempt failed. And the energy they sent out has already started its return. And when it lands, it is going to press on every single unhealed thing in them. Every wound they have been refusing to look at. Every part of themselves they have been running from. Every year of avoiding the mirror. That reckoning is not going to feel good. And they cannot skip it. There is no one they can pay to help them skip it now. There is no ritual that undoes what was done. The only thing that can actually help them is the thing they have been refusing their entire life. Turn toward themselves. Face themselves. Do the actual work. Whether they choose, that is up to them. The reckoning comes regardless. And for you, what I keep seeing is expansion. Okay, I know that sounds strange, right in the middle of a reading about someone trying to take from you. But I keep coming back to this, and the cards keep confirming it. Whatever has been building for you, whatever has been slowly coming together, it does not stop because someone tried to interrupt it. If anything, it moves faster. Because sometimes the attempt to block something is exactly what shows you how much momentum it already had. You have momentum, real momentum, built over years of right choices, and it lives inside you. Not in your circumstances, not in anything external, inside you, in who you actually are. And that cannot be taken, cannot be stopped, cannot be reached from where this person is operating. And I want to say this directly, do not let this make you paranoid. Okay, do not let knowing that someone tried this make you start pulling back, shrinking, second-guessing how you show up in the world, dimming yourself down because you now know someone couldn't handle you at full volume. That would be the actual loss here. Yes, trust your instincts about who gets close to you. Yes, be honest with yourself about who feels right to have in your life and who doesn't. Yes, let this sharpen how you read people. But do not start hiding what you are because one person couldn't handle it. You were built for the open, for the full expression of who you are. Stay there. Because what I see coming for you is clarity. Like real, clean, settled clarity. About your own life, about who actually belongs in it, about the difference between people who are genuinely for you versus people who are there because they want something from you. That line is getting clearer for you right now, and you are getting better, so much better, at reading it in real time without second-guessing yourself. This situation, as uncomfortable as it is to know about, is part of that sharpening. You were already good at reading people. You are getting even better. Okay, I want to close on you, the actual you, because this is where this reading ends. Not on them. You built something. I don't know the specific details of what your hard seasons looked like. The cards don't need to show me the specifics, but they show me the shape of it. They show me someone who went through real difficulty, real confusion, real seasons where nothing was working, and you genuinely did not know if it ever was going to, and you did not abandon yourself in those seasons. That is the whole thing. Okay, that is everything. When it was hard, you still chose yourself. Maybe not perfectly every single day, maybe not without stumbling, but you kept coming back. You kept doing the work. You kept healing what needed to heal, releasing what needed to go, rebuilding what fell apart. And what grew out of all of that is what this person saw, what broke them open, What sent them into a room with candles, trying to take what was never going to be theirs? Okay, so I want to sit here for a second because this card is, this one hit me a little differently. Like, this is the card that is really speaking directly to you, and I want to make sure I say this right. What they saw when they looked at you, the version of you that affected them so deeply that they went to those lengths, that is not your ceiling. That is a checkpoint. You are still becoming, still building, still growing into more of who you are. And nobody, not this person, not whatever they attempted, not whatever energy they stirred up in that room, gets to stop that. You are a phoenix. And I know that sounds like something people just say, but in this reading, I mean it as a literal description of your energy. You took something that could have left you in ashes, and you transformed it. And you are still in that process, still rising. Nobody gets to skip to the end of your story. Least of all, someone who refused to even begin their own. So keep going steady, rooted, not looking over your shoulder, not shrinking, not second guessing what you have built or who you have become. Just keep going. You deserve every single thing you are building. And it is completely, fully, permanently yours. Nobody is taking it. Nobody ever was. Nobody ever could.